Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. Here's your news report, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update for Wednesday, March the 17th. In this morning's video, I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus news, including the status of the third stimulus check, as well as when direct deposits of the $1,400 payments will be officially available for millions of Americans. Please make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn about what billionaire Warren Buffett wants Americans to do with their stimulus money. But before this video starts, this Friday, I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card. And to enter the giveaway, all you'll need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and then comment below.
And I have one more exciting implementation update for all of you. Since the Treasury Department of Treasury and the IRS are working hard to get relief payments out the door as fast as possible to the American people, people can expect to start seeing direct deposits hit their bank accounts. But it was important to the president to visit not just blue states, but also red states, purple states. You will see that reflected as we continue to announce travel and trips that he will take in the coming weeks. Obviously, these are two places where he of course talked about the importance of delivering on the promise of getting every American the $2,000 checks when he campaigned in Georgia in December. So that's a place where that message really resonated, of course, with the people of the state and where it was amplified to the public. But, you know, it's a place also close to his heart. But this is just the beginning of the travel. I wouldn't overread into it other than he is looking to he's looking forward to having the senior members, the principals from the administration out across the country, fanning out across the country, which is.
Now on S1, democracy reform. Today, Senate Democrats are introducing the #1 bill of the 117th Congress, S1, to stand up to voter suppression, to end dark money in politics, and reinvigorate American democracy in the 21st century. Make no mistake. Democracy reform must be a top priority of this Congress, and I will put S1 for the People Act on the floor of the Senate. For too long, we have let really important parts of our democracy wither. Unlimited dark money flows into campaigns. Special interests have way too much influence in Washington. And worst of all, there is a concerted nationwide effort to limit the right of American citizens, particularly people of color, to vote. Throughout America's history, we've seen a continuous cycle of expansions in our democracy, being met all too often by vehement backlash against those who wish to maintain an exclusionary status quo. Earlier this year, we witnessed only the latest example in the form of a violent insurrection right here in this chamber, right here in this Capitol. An attack fueled by the insidious lies of the former president aimed at overturning the results of a free and fair election. In the wake of the November election, one of the safest and most secure in American history, dozens of Republican-led state legislatures have seized on the former president's big lie and introduced hundreds of bills aimed at tightening voting rules under the nasty guise, the nasty, malicious, and false guise of election.
All right, everyone, so millions of Americans could finally be receiving their third stimulus payment today. Today is the official date for when Americans should see their third stimulus checks in their bank accounts. Thousands of Americans have already seen their stimulus money in their bank accounts. Just last Thursday, President Joe Biden gave Congress a green light to start sending the third round of stimulus payments when he signed the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan into law. Last Friday, the IRS announced that it would begin sending out the stimulus money. And in a statement, the Internal Revenue Service said, some Americans may see the direct deposit payments as pending or as a provisional payments in their accounts before the official payment date of March 17. However, customers of some organizations like Chime have already received their third stimulus payment. Chime Bank chose to make the funds available to its customers early, which was really great. Many Americans question why the other traditional banks had not done the same. Here is why some Americans received their direct payments earlier than others. The ACH network is a payment system that allows direct deposits and payments to accounts at U.S. banks and credit unions nationwide. The National Automated Clearinghouse Association stated that with every ACH payment or direct deposit, there is a corresponding date. The IRS has decided that on March 17th, which is today, millions of direct payments will be sent out. Government officials have not said exactly how many checks will be sent out through that first wave. So today, two things will happen. The funds will move from the U.S. government to banks and credit unions nationwide. Banks and credit unions will also have a deadline by when they have to make the funds available to people for withdrawal. Please comment below if you have already received your third stimulus check. Banks and credit unions have not received their funds yet, so that may be the reason why your direct stimulus payment appears as pending. Any payments that were made ahead of time meant those financial institutions were advancing the money based on instructions they received on who was to get paid and how much. And in a statement, National Automated Clearinghouse Association said, "This is literally the moment in time when the money will be transferred from the government to banks and credit union settlement accounts at the Federal Reserve. There is no mystery where the money is from. There is no mystery where the money is from the time the first payment file was transmitted on Friday, March 12th, to when all recipients will have access to the money on Wednesday. It is still with the government. There's usually at least a 2-day standard waiting period before accounts are funded in these kinds of transactions. This gives the federal government time to fix any potential mistakes. It also allows institutions to troubleshoot for potential fraud." The Consumer Bankers Association and 8 other banking and credit union industry groups have said, "It is up to the sender, in this case the IRS, to decide when it wants the money to be made available, and the IRS chose March 17th. The IRS had said the vast majority of the estimated $160 million, $1,400 stimulus checks will be sent by direct deposit. According to the U.S. Treasury Department, subsequent rounds of payments will occur via an ACH settlement, scheduled each Wednesday after the payments are issued. If those funds do not go through, the government will reissue the payments as paper checks." Now, of course, Warren Buffett is not going to receive a third stimulus check. But according to Buffett, whenever an extra money lands in your lap, your first move should be to pay off your credit card debt. However, he says, the world is in love with credit cards and that they're too costly. Warren Buffett has stated that he understands many Americans were relying on credit cards because of financial hardship. But Buffett also told Yahoo, "If I owed any money at 18%, the first thing I'd do with any money I had would be to pay it off. You can't go through life borrowing money at those rates and be better off." So what are your thoughts on this, everyone? Please leave them in the comments below. That is the end of the video for now. I really hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and then commenting below. Thank you and have a very, very blessed day.
It's going to go. But the basic story is simple, that if we don't act now, things are going to get much worse and harder to get out of the hole later. So we have to invest now. Secondly, we're going to have to meet the emergency needs of the American people. I mean, literally, I know you know this, Ken, that people are having trouble just putting food on the table.